Hey guys, this is Sylvester
and Angel Barzy.
and this is Planet Dead Radio. So, this is episode 3. I know we took a big break, but we have a little monster that we need to take care of. So, breaks so happen.
Yeah. When he's quiet, we can record.
But today's episode is gonna be about Hereditary, because we finally got to see it. Yay.
Been dying to see this movie since everyone says it's the scariest movie of 2018.
I haven't been dying to see this movie.
People walked out of the movie theater.
People also said Veronica was scary.
I've also seen a lot of people say that it was terrifying.
And they voted for Trump, so I don't know.
That's true.
All right, let's start first with some horror news. What's going down in the horror world today?
We found out a few days ago that Netflix renewed Slasher for season 3.
Yeah. Oh, Slasher is an awesome series. If you don't know, it first started on Chiller.
Yes.
Yeah, it first started on Chiller, airing on TV, and season 1 was epic. But Chiller went out of business, and I think even before they went out of business, they canceled Slasher, which kind of shows why Chiller went out of business. And Netflix grabbed it, and season 2 was epic. It took it to a whole nother level because, they don't have that many censors to be telling them no.
If you haven't seen Slasher, there's not enough words to describe how amazing it is. And if you love Degrassi, you would definitely see a lot of familiar faces.
Yeah, season 2 is jam-packed with Degrassi people, so, it was filmed in Canada.
Season 1 was also, had Degrassi people.
Who?
I can't remember.
No. Season 1 didn't have anyone from Degrassi.
Oh, I thought it did.
I don't think so.
Oh. But season 1 did have, I don't know if anybody used to watch, it was on ABC Family. It was a summer show. And now I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, wow. Why you bringing up stuff that
it was, have to be over a decade ago when I was in high school.
Are you talking about the black dude?
No, the sheriff.
I feel like the black dude would be more memorable than the sheriff.
It's the main person.
Yeah, but the black dude has been in all tons of things. He was in Dead by Dawn. He was in
I'm about to look this up and I'll get back to you.
Okay. Anyway. So Slasher 3 is coming, and oh, you're about to look it up there. I thought you were gonna use your phone.
Okay.
It's alright. Slasher 3 is coming, and September 1st, Netflix opened the doors to, I think, one of my favorite indie horror movies, Terrifier.
If you're scared of clowns, don't watch it.
They're, it's not a huge, full-on plot. It's just a dude murdering people, and it's amazing.
This is crazy, but it's terrifying.
Yeah,
I had nightmares.
Angel was still scared of Terrifier.
I'm not really, I'm a scared of clown type of person, but woo.
Yeah, Art the Clown, he got her. He got her good. Also, in news today, Freeform has just announced that instead of doing, their 3 days of Halloween like they normally do, they're doing 31 days, like normal people. 31 days of Halloween. So if you are looking for, I don't know, Harry Potter and Hocus Pocus, turn on Freeform because they will be on a loop every day.
Because, they never play Harry Potter. This is the only chance you get to watch it.
I swear those are the only movies they have rights to. But maybe they'll surprise us this time. They've been doing good with new things like Cloak and Dagger and that mermaid thing you like.
Silence?
Yeah. But I'll probably stick with Sci-Fi's 31 Days. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that.
Granted, Sci-Fi's 31 Days loves Leprechaun. So
Leprechaun is good.
If you love Leprechaun, be sure to check out Sci-Fi's 31 Days.
I mean, maybe not Leprechaun in space, but Leprechaun was good.
We'll agree to disagree.
Okay. Anyway, moving on to zombie news. Let's see. What was my... Oh, so I was on Instagram, because, I'm addicted. And I'm following the new actress that just got added to Z Nation. She's from The Walking Dead. She played a kind of minor role, but I totally don't know her name. Anyway, she took a picture, and fucking Jay from Jay and Silent Bob was there, and I freaked out. I thought he was going to be in this next season, the upcoming season of Z Nation that comes out this fall. But from everything I've been finding out, he's not. He just came to visit the set, which is cool, I guess. Kind of. And, what's real trippy is I just downloaded Walking Dead, Our World, and I was playing it for a little while. It's entertaining, it's real fun, but I don't know, after a while it's just kind of repetitive. Just keep killing zombies. I guess it's better, like, interactive or something. I don't know. Interacting with other people. But this one teenager just got arrested. I think he got bailed out. But he just got arrested for making a video of him playing Walking Dead Our World. And that's like the AR game. What is it? Alternate reality?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, augmented reality. Don't come for me. Okay. So, basically, you can play the game in its own little world and walk around, blah, blah, blah. Or you could have... Yeah. Or you could have the real world as your backdrop. So, that's what he had. He had the real world as his backdrop while he was killing zombies. Unfortunately for him, the real world was his high school. And so it looked like he was shooting zombies while his classmates were walking past. And with all the school shootings today, this one student took that as a warning sign and brought it to the school's attention. School notified the authorities. The authorities arrested him. Not too sure how that happened. And, now he's on some kind of school watch list or something, which is just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
Okay. The devil, to be the angel and the devil. I mean, I think he was playing a video game, so it's unfortunate that a situation happened. But he was play shooting, like he was shooting at classmates. So
he wasn't really shooting at
he wasn't
classmates.
really shooting. It wasn't like he was showing like a gun.
Yeah, it wasn't like he was targeting his classmates. He was targeting the zombies.
But I think schools can't be too... they have to be careful with everything that has gone on.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of his own stupid fault.
He doesn't need jail time. It should be a warning.
You should never recorded it, and you should never put it up. So... Mm-hmm. It's just dumb. But yeah, tossing him in jail just kind of felt like a knee-jerk reaction, being fearful. Because I do understand where they came from. Because, like, had he gone and shot up his school later on, then the media would have pulled this off his Facebook and like, this was a sign. Yeah. So I understand. But still, like, even with all of that, you, as a school official... you should be able to sit down with his parents and be like, this is what we have, and this is what's going on, versus straight up calling the cops and throwing this kid in jail.
But mind you, as the article said, he wasn't 12, he was 18.
I mean, yeah, he's 18, but he's still in high school.
He's not a kid, so he's a senior in high school who...
And seniors do stupid things.
Yes, they do. 18-year-olds do stupid things.
Yeah.
Like I said, he doesn't deserve to be in jail.
Yeah. See? So, I'm just saying.
He just deserves to a warning.
Yeah.
And tell him don't do it again. Now, if he continues to do it, then yes, another punishment should be jail. No, jail's extreme.
Yeah. Some other news is I just opened up a brand new section on my website. It's called the Survivor's Den.
Yay!
And it's a exclusive all access thing for my survivors who subscribe to my newsletter. Like we've got a lot going on. They get sneak peeks at my work. They get to talk all things zombie. We're doing a Walking Dead fantasy draft, which is really cool. I can't wait to get that started when the season starts. So.
Yep, and we both will be playing along, but for the fantasy draft we can't win, of course.
Oh yeah, they're gonna win a prize. I'm not too sure what the prize is gonna be. I was thinking Lucille, but I don't know. Time will tell.
And so everybody go subscribe. SylvesterBarzy.com. Yes, I'm promoting.
Yes. And
side note. So previously we were talking about the guy from Slasher being in an ABC Family show, and that show was called Falcon Beach. And it came on in 2006.
Nobody watched that.
I probably was the only person who watched it every single summer, and I was devastated when it ended.
Don't you lie, it did not come on more than one summer.
Yes, it did.
That thing was probably canceled after the third episode.
No, it was 2 seasons.
Falcon Beach.
2 seasons, and it was a movie before that on this ABC Family. It was, yes, it was good.
Okay, whatever. I'm sure Freeform is trying to distance themselves from Falcon Beach.
If you know about it, you know. I don't know.
No, what? That you wasted your time?
Nobody wasted time. You should start a petition to bring it back. I need my indie. Okay. I'm playing. I'm not going to see.
No, she's not. She's not playing. She probably looked this up. But, okay, getting into writers' news. For any writers who listen to Planet Dead Radio, which should be all writers, you should all listen. Create Space finally closed its doors after being purchased by Amazon in 2005. Yeah, I was about to say 15. They got purchased by Amazon, but now for the independent authors, Amazon has been rolling out KDP Print, which is their own basically Create Space service, but not as good as Create Space. And instead of just letting Create Space do what they want to do and just calling it KDP Print, they decided to close Create Space, moving everyone's titles over to Amazon's KDP, which may or may not work. People saying there's a lot of complaints. I don't know. I ain't tried yet. My books need to be revised anyway, so it happened at a good time. You don't have anything about that, do you?
No. Sorry, that's all you.
Okay, well.
I don't know any, but we could do a TV news.
Yeah, we'll think about that for the next episode. We'll dive into something that you can talk about. The Realm, which is the YA fantasy that me and Angel are working on.
Yay!
Angel's being a little slow with her part.
I'm slowly editing, because when I'm editing, I like to go over every little piece like 15 times. I will read a sentence probably about 50 times to make sure it's correct.
Yeah.
So I'm very slow when it comes to that.
So you guys, it's coming. Look out for The Realm 2025.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And
I'm not that slow. It'll be out next year.
Okay, anyway. I think that's all the writing news. That's all the news we got. So let's dive into her... What?
What? I just wanted to state one thing, that on Netflix...
This ain't about Falcon Beach again.
No, it's not. If you haven't... This isn't horror-based. If you haven't seen To All the Boys I've Loved Before... To All the Little Boys I've Loved before, right?
Why are you bringing this up?
Watch it. It is amazing. And when they say representation matters, it matters. It is amazing.
Yes, it is an awesome movie, and it is an awesome adaptation of an amazing book. So,
go watch, read the book.
yeah, it's really well done. It brings you back to those 90s romantic comedies, just like You Drive Me Crazy. I really think that it reminds me of You Drive Me Crazy. And it was great. I loved it.
You just showed how old you are. I just played.
Anyway, all right, let's jump into Hereditary and get this done. So, do you want to start off with how we rate it, or do you want to just discuss it and then throw in our ratings at the end?
I think that that's good. No, I think we should give our ratings and discuss why we gave those ratings.
Okay.
But before we start discussing it, if you haven't seen the movie, you probably should stop the podcast right now and go watch the movie, and then come back and listen to the podcast.
That's her nice way of saying there's going to be spoilers.
Yes, spoilers.
She cares about your feelings. I don't.
If you like spoilers, then continue on, because I'm the type of person that loves spoilers. And I look them up online, so I don't care.
So weird.
I will look up spoilers for a movie before I go watch the movie.
Okay. So, what do you rate it? We're doing it on a scale from 1 to 5.
1 to 5?
Yeah, make it simple.
Okay. I would say 4.
A 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm closer to a 4 or 3.5.
3.5?
I mean, okay. First of all, it was kind of, well, all right, for me, why I would give it a 3.5 is solely based on the ending. I didn't like the ending. I don't like the whole, I mean, I understand the cult concept, but then it was just super weird. And I'm not sure who came back in the son's body. Was it his sister? Was it a demon? Like, what was going on with that? And then, like, I mean, I was not into the movie until the little girl's head came off. Yeah. That's when I got into the movie. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, seeing the grandma every now and then, yeah, that was nice. But, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. And then it's kind of like, why was grandma such a bitch? Like, yeah. I just don't get it. Why were you just so hell-bent on using your grandson as a sacrifice? And why didn't this woman know that her mom was in a cult? Why didn't she know that her mom's best friend was in a cult?
Why didn't she know who her mom's best friend was?
Yeah. Why do you know nothing about your mother? Like, this is weird. Mm-hmm. I feel like if my mom was in a cult, I would know.
I know she wasn't close to her mom, but then she came back and she lived with her mom, or her mom lived with them, whichever way around, I can't remember. But I remember with the son, she didn't want the son anywhere near her, so the son didn't go up to grandma. But she decided that when she had her daughter, that she didn't care if the grandma was around her. So the grandma and the daughter had a very close bond.
And I feel some kind of way about that, because I'm just like, is it just because it's the daughter, or is it just because it was the second child?
It was the second child. She said that she got tired of fighting her mom.
Oh, I thought it was... Yeah, I'm not even going to dive into what I thought it was.
I would give it a 4 because I love the acting.
Oh, yeah, the actors are great.
When they did have scary scenes, I'm the type of person that doesn't like the subtle scares. So they're in the corner, but you kind of can't see. You see it out the corner of your eyes, and you're like, wait, there's something there. Like,
it's not like full-on jump scares. It's definitely the subtle scare. Like, when you notice it, you're like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that stuff creeps me out for a long time, because I'll look in the corner and think it's in our house. Okay. But the ending, I wasn't big on, because I'm not big on. It felt like it was going... The first half of the movie felt like, going for like a Conjuring type movie. Then the second half of the movie was like, didn't know where to go, so let's make this about a cult. That makes no sense.
I mean, well, I would have totally understood the cult aspect. It could have been like Rosemary's Baby. They're just trying to bring in the second coming of Lucifer. Yeah, I'm fine with all that. But at the end, they're like praising the son, and he looks like he doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. He doesn't know if
he's possessed. That wasn't the son's.
Yeah, but who's he possessed by?
Yeah.
Because he made that clicking sound like his sister.
Yeah.
So is he possessed by his sister? Is his sister the original demon? Is he possessed by the demon? And what does this mean for the rest of the world? Also, why does everybody have to lose their head? Why did everybody have to lose their head for this to make sense? I don't get it.
There's a body her mom's body was in the attic.
Yeah. And
so it's kind of like, was he possessed by the grandmother?
I don't know. Here's the real question. Why'd grandma wait so long to pop off? Like, why'd you wait till you died to do this? Why can't you just been like, I'm gonna take the kids out to Kmart and then just have the demon hop in his body?
That's true. I don't know. It was just a whole weird concept because they were doing stuff prior to the daughter's death, but it was making it seem like the daughter's death is what was the onset of everything.
Yes. Like, what I want to know is, well, I want to know a lot of things about this, but, like, okay, when I think about the end, I give it a 3.5. But I will admit that I would watch that movie over again just to see the decapitation scene. Because that thing was crazy.
That was too much.
It was out of nowhere. The brother's look and the fact that he drove home, I'm not even gonna lie, I think that might have been me. I would have been so shocked.
What the world?
I probably would have. I wouldn't have drove home, but I probably would have been sitting in that car till some police show up.
No, I would have been screaming, crying, calling 911. My siblings' head just came off because they had their head out the window. A deer ran across the street. You swerved, hit a light pole. Too much going on.
They brought in so many different aspects in this movie. It's like 1 minute it's like this family thing, and lost her mother, and then lost her daughter, and then you find out she never liked her son. Like,
she's been trying to kill them while she's sleepwalking.
Was she like possessed then, or something? Was it something her mother was trying to do, or she was just sleepwalking, subconsciously wanted to murder her son?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Well, she said that she never wanted him. She tried to kill him when she was pregnant the whole time, and he just wouldn't die.
Yeah. I feel like they didn't have enough money to pay the father or something because he was barely around in that movie. So it was kind of crazy. But yeah, it was like, I don't know. It was good.
It was, okay, for me, I'm a scary person. You know that. I'm terrified of...
She means scary like she gets scared, not like she hides in the closet and tries to terrorize us.
No, yeah. Like, I get scared very easily, and I'm the type that'll be like, lights are on tonight, or TV's on, but this movie did not do that for me.
Oh, okay. It didn't scare you like that?
It didn't scare me. It was not the scariest movie of 2018.
Hear that? Not the scariest movie of You know who thinks this is the scariest movie of 2018?
People who've never watched horror movies.
The people that said Veronica was scary. The people that said
Veronica was scary.
It Follows was scary.
Okay, no, that was scary.
Like, oh my god, I remember I said that It Follows kind of sucked, and everybody was just like, no, maybe it went over your head. Okay, I'm sorry. I've watched horror movies all my life. Maybe it just sucked. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I mean, it didn't suck. It Follows was good, but once again, I didn't like the ending. It's just like, okay, so what are y'all gonna do? You're just gonna try and outrun this thing for the rest of your life? Why did it take a sexually transmitted demonic disease for you to like your friend?
Why is that scary?
It's sexually transmitted.
No, okay. STD was scary, but the concept wasn't scary. I mean, I guess somebody following you around constantly.
Yeah, only you could see them.
Yeah, I guess that's scary, but it didn't come off in a scary way.
I mean, some scenes.
Riverdale is more scary.
Riverdale is really good. I would do a Riverdale podcast. That's how good Riverdale is.
We might do that in October.
Yeah, anyway. I'm not an Archie fan. Archie is lame.
We are not getting off on Riverdale.
This is Jughead's show. Clearly. This is Jughead's show.
Oh.
What?
That'd be pretty. I was like, maybe we do a CW podcast because we watch all the CW shows.
That's true. But, you know, a horror writer trying to stay in the horror realm.
That's why it'd be a different podcast. Same people, different podcasts.
Okay.
I'm also the type of person that likes to go off and do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she likes to try a whole bunch of different things.
Bunch of things. But back to Hereditary.
Okay. So, 3.5.
I also gave it a 4 because the actor who played the son was awesome. He took the whole crying thing.
That nigga was annoying.
He cried about
he was so annoying.
Everything. Which, I mean, okay.
Why did you keep me? You tried to kill me. I was like, for real?
Benefit of doubt, I think he needed to see a counselor for seeing his sister's head get taken
That
off.
whole family needed to see a counselor.
They did.
From grandma to great grandma, everybody.
I still don't get that the mom would make miniature, like dollhouse versions of things, but you never know why.
I mean, it sounded like she was doing it for like an art exhibit thing, like, you know, people like weird abstract art things, kind of like that woman who broke up with her boyfriend and then her bedroom became art exhibit but aside from that, before someone called about a showing, I thought she did it for like crime scenes, because that's how like the FBI and stuff train with those, or that's how they used to. I'm pretty sure they don't do that now, but they used to train with these little figurine sets and stuff that some woman created, and then you had to figure out how someone died. Yeah. So I thought maybe that's what that was about, but no.
Also, that mom was, in the beginning, who sends a 13-year-old off to a party with a 16 or 17-year-old?
Oh, she was
and
so
forced her to
crazy. Like, oh, take your sister. The fuck for? Like, why am I taking my sister to this high school party?
I understand.
Why are you letting me go to this high school party?
Well, it's fine if you go to a high school party because you're in high school, but if you not taking my 13-year-old sister with me, I don't think she should be making friends with the people.
Your daughter is 13, impressionable,
sad, depressed,
socially awkward, sad, depressed, and on top of that, she's that kid with a nut allergy.
Oh yeah, and they made brownies with nuts,
walnuts. I thought it was like maybe she had an allergic reaction to weed, but then I remembered it was walnuts.
Yeah.
Crushing them up. My throat's closed. Oh my god, that thing was.
She should have maybe spent some time with her daughter instead of throwing her off to a party.
She should have spent some time with her daughter instead of throwing her off to her mother.
That's true. She had a very
demonic cult leader.
The daughter also, prior to dying, was cutting off the heads of birds. Oh,
that was so good, because that was like some serious foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Like, she cut off the head of a dead bird, and then she lost her head.
Yeah.
And then her grandma's dead body gets its head cut off, and then her mom cuts off her own head.
Oh, yeah.
Which is so crazy. I'm still wondering why they did all that. But, whatever.
Maybe there's a part 2?
Do they need one? Everyone's dead. Except for Demon Son.
They probably discussed the cult.
I guess. I don't know. I would be fine with a one and done. Because then I feel like it would start falling into paranormal activity how Paranormal Activity went to explore the cult, which meant we had to go back to when the girls were little girls and da-da-da, and I didn't care.
Well, Paranormal Activities 1 and 2. Don't give me that look.
1 was good.
2 was good.
I'll give you 1 because it was like a fresh concept and it was cool. But I got tired of them.
Yeah, I remember 1. I kept you up all night.
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you want to end this, or do you want to talk about something else?
Well, I'm horrible with decisions, and I cannot believe you just
God.
to try to decide.
Oh my God.
You know, I'm a Libra, so if anybody knows a Libra, you know what that means.
Yeah, and I'm a Cancer, so I'm about to snap and let y'all know that this was Planet Dead Radio, and you guys just have a great night or day wherever you're listening.
That's true. Stay tuned because we will be discussing late in another podcast, Emily on Netflix, Unsane on Amazon.
Oh, and you could get Hereditary on Amazon.
Yeah.
So, Unsane. I love that movie.
Yeah, that was really good, but me and him have way two different opinions on how good it was.
Alright, you'll find out later. See you guys.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.